Good afternoon. My name is Quincy Green, and I'll be presenting about solar power. Did you know that the largest solar array in the world, Avampa, is in the Mojave Desert? Avampa generates 377 megawatts, which is enough electricity to serve over 140,000 homes in California during the peak hours of the day. The Avampa complex will reduce carbon dioxide emissions by more than 400,000 tons per year. Solar power is one example of renewable energy that can meet our energy needs and power our cities in a sustainable manner. First, I'll discuss how solar power works. Second, I will discuss how much solar panels cost and to install. Okay, so solar power, again, is an example of renewable energy. It can meet our energy needs and power our cities in a sustainable manner. Solar energy, or photovoltaics, is the process of converting light from the sun into usable electricity at an atomic level. This means that the material absorbs photons of light and releases electrons, which are high energy. A solar cell is simply produced by using a piece of semiconducting material that can produce a photoelectric effect to create an electric field, which has a negative charge on one side and a positive charge on the other side. When light hits the solar cells, electrons are released from the semiconductor. If electrical conductors are attached to both the positive and the negative sides, the circuit is completed and the electrons are captured in the form of an electrical current. Multiple cells are placed together to create a panel. These panels can be designed to supply electricity at a specific voltage. According to NASA, the current produced is directly dependent on the amount of sunlight that strikes the module. Now that I've described how solar panels produce energy, I will discuss the cost of installing a solar panel for residential use. The cost of installing a solar panel or solar array depends on the amount of kilowatts needed and the location. The median installed price of photovoltaic systems completed in 2012 was $5.30 per watt for residential and small commercial systems smaller than 10 kilowatts in size, and $4.60 per watt for commercial systems for 100 kilowatts or more in size. For example, the average annual electricity consumption of U.S. residential customers was about 11,000 kilowatt hours, and this is in 2013, according to the U.S. Energy Information Administration. To generate that 10.9 kilowatt hours of electricity, a house in southern New England would need a system roughly 7 kilowatts to 10.5 kilowatts at a cost, and this is the interesting part, approximately $26,000 to $39,000. But there are financing programs where you can get a solar panel with $0 down. Your monthly bill for a panel of this size would be about $25 per month. So in conclusion, solar power is an affordable source of power for residential and commercial energy production. Solar power is an example of renewable energy that can meet our energy needs and power our cities in a sustainable manner. The cost of installing a solar panel or array depends on kilowatts needed and location. The average residential PV system would cost about $5.30 per watt and would require a 4.6 kilowatt array during peak sun hours. Solar power is affordable, manageable, and sustainable. A 4.6 kilowatt array can power your home's basic electrical needs, while a 377 megawatt solar complex can power 140,000 homes. Solar power is an option for providing clean energy productions for homes and cities. Your questions? You had a question, John?
Yeah, so you said that a $40,000 panel system, $5 per month for a residential home?
Yeah, so this will be broken up into a 20-year loan, let's say at about 6%. At that rate, you could get it with $0 down, and then they would charge you a monthly installment of about $25 a month.
That's really affordable. Yeah.
And I don't think that information is really out there. I think they